State of Origin's coming up. Who do you go for? You go for Red?
Well, I go for Queensland, really. Yeah.
I'm just saying because I'm just, I'm a blues man, and I'm just trying to pick what two. They've got to have Pearce in there.
Yeah.
I reckon Pearce and Carney.
Well, Mitchell Pearce is in, really, isn't he?
I reckon Carney should get the.
He had a wicked game apparently on the weekend, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cronulla and who'd they play? Souths.
Yeah.
But Paul Gallen got injured, didn't he?
He
ended up going off.
Yeah, I don't know. He might still be playing. Obviously, if he's available, he'll be there.
Yeah.
But hooker and bloody fullback. And I reckon give Anthony Minicello another runner.
He's been doing some pretty good stuff.
I watched the game one week, man. He was best on ground.
Yeah, really.
He was here, there, everywhere.
Yeah.
Setting up tries, bloody backing up everything. He's just always there.
It's not a bad call, mate.
Anthony Minicello.
Because, you can always give young fellas a run and give them a good start and all the rest of it, but if you want to win a series, Anthony Minicello's he's not going to be around very long. Why not fucking chuck him in there and say, do it, mate.
This is your last
shot.
Do
it, go mad.
He did last time he had a go.
It worked for Tony Carroll, it worked for Alfie Langer and all those guys. They came back, their careers were over, but go out there and have your swan song.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Make it your best game every year.
Yeah. You're going to have Mitchell Pearce in there, because he plays for the Roosters, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It would be good to have him and Minicello and then Carney in there as well. You know what I mean? That would work well. Because it's always good to have combinations if you can wrangle it.
The Queenslanders though.
Yeah.
Basically, for a long time there was a bloody Brisbane squad, half of them.
Yeah.
A couple of forwards back here and there, but bloody,
Yeah. I know. Cameron Smith, Cooper Cronk and Billy Slater are all together.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah, with Thurston.
Yeah, with Thurston chucked in the mix as well.
Cheap, man.
There's going to be a lot going on in the middle, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's a bugger.
Yeah.
So that's where we got to pick that right mix for that, because it is, bloody,
I know.
They're four of the best.
Split it open, eh? Yeah.
You got, it's usually, you're not that just at one, but there's four guys right there, you got to.
And three of them play together every week.
Yeah.
Cooper Cronk's still here, isn't he? Isn't he still with the Storm? Yeah. So they play together every week, mate.
Oh, mate, they're going to win it this year. Oh, I want to say fuck up.
Oh, God, yeah. How good's that start? 9 games in a row. Bang. Jesus. Warriors had a good win.
Yeah, they're going alright this year.
That was alright, mate, to get up over Brisbane. Apparently there was a few dodgy calls in that, but doesn't matter. You still got to get up there and do it, don't you?
Yeah. The Broncos are having an okay season too.
Yeah.
But Mel, you put your money on Melbourne at the moment. Please go for sure.
Yeah, I reckon.
Easily.
Yeah. Yeah, on current form, I reckon that you wouldn't go far off Melbourne Storm and Brisbane Broncos final, at this stage.
Yeah.
Manly started well, but I don't know.
Haven't
done much. Yeah, haven't done much since.
Yeah. Bulldogs could go either way. If the Roosters keep going the way they do on the weekend, they could be there.
Yeah.
There's Origin.
First Origin is usually in May.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
So it won't be far away. Yeah.
So they'd better name the squad, surely.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, eh?
Yeah. I think we've got the right coach here.
Yeah.
Ricky. Don't lose my number.
That's right.
Ricky.
You don't need to call nobody else. No. Send it off in a letter to yourself.
Billy. Billy, don't you lose my number.
No, it's Ricky.
Billy.
But that you just saying Billy don't...
There's Billy in it.
Well, there's a Billy one, but it's not that.
It's a Billy Goat.
There's a Billy Goat. Yeah. No, there's a Billy song.
Billy Slater. Yeah. I want to say a cup of tea around Billy Bong.
Yeah. Andy's song. Waltzing Matilda.
Hey. That's like
that. Yeah. That's what they call the US national anthem as well. They call that Jose's song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jose, can you see?
Not from here.
Jose, can you see? Yeah, anyway.
I was in San Jose.
Yeah, we're there.
With the silent J.
Yeah, San Josie.
San Josie. That's, what do you call that area? bloody
Silicon Valley.
Silicon
San
Valley.
Jose.
It's
Capital
got
of the
nothing
Silicon
to do with artificial breasts.
I wish I'd bought the Hooters t-shirt from there though.
Why?
Remember when?
Yeah.
Because I lived in San Jose and you came to visit.
Yeah.
And we went to Hooters.
The first
That Hooters is the Silicon Valley Hooters.
Oh, is it?
Wouldn't it be cool to have that?
Yeah.
Silicon Valley. I mean,
Hooters. Yeah.
nothing says.
Because that's what I thought
Yeah.
when I first went there.
Nothing says silicon like Hooters.
I honestly did. I thought it was like that's where they go to have their boobs
To get the
done.
boobs done. Yeah, but it's not. It's
No,
to get the chips done.
Get the chips done.
People who get excited are nerds, basically.
I get excited.
I know, I do too.
I get excited.
But that's a nerdy thing to do.
I got excited over a shepherd's pie the other week.
Yeah?
I was going to have shepherd. I hadn't had one in ages, you know, and you just, it's something you really want.
Yeah.
And then you get that little straight away you start.
Do you know what's funny? I was 8 years in the States, right? And there's so many times I thought, God, I'd love to have a pie.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a pie. And
I pie though.
no, you can't go to a shop and get a pie. You know, like go to a servo and pick up a hot pie. No way, mate. They don't have anything like that.
I thought they were
Can't
all
get
pies
pies.
over there.
Shit, no. And in fact, whenever you talk about pies, it's always, you know, like dessert pies, fruit pies, cherry pie, apple pie.
Oh.
They don't do just like a little individual meat pie anywhere.
Oh.
And then we've been back here now for 2 years, and I had a few pies when we first got back, but I haven't had a pie in ages. And I live here now, you know, it's like, oh, I can get a pie anytime.
Do it.
I can get a pie anytime,
Hey,
but I just
I
don't.
still reckon Mrs. Max is the best too. Everyone goes, oh, you could have this bakery and that bakery. Yeah. Good old Mrs. Max.
Yeah.
Down there at the fucking Sunday morning watching the kids play fucking
Yeah, that's
rugby,
right.
warms you up. Right?
I know.
You got that hangover on you, oh, skull to go right, get the pie in you, read the Sunday Times,
Yeah.
right? Miss Kids Try. Yeah, I saw that Sunday.
Yes,
Good,
that was
good.
awesome.
Like the way,
Well done, mate.
yeah, just go back, listen, coach.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll get you a pie when you finish.
Yeah.
I'm eating an ice
Score another one, I'll get you coke with that.
That's right. That's right.
You can get kids to do a lot of things if you bribe them.
You don't have to tell them.
Oh,
Jody packed Lily's teddy bear in her suitcase, right? And
Bad move, I'm guessing.
Lily, well, no, it was a good move, but
Oh.
Lily went into the suitcase and took the bear out, and because she wanted to hold the bear, then left the bear behind. Bear behind! Anyway, so by the time they realised the bear had been left behind, they were already on the way to catch the plane. So Lily ended up coming back here with no bear. So the whole trip back, no bear, and it just arrived yesterday.
All right.
So I said, when Lily got home, you know, when I went picked up Lily and brought her home, I said, oh, who's that on the table there? Because I just sat her down on the table where Lily sits. Far out. It was madness. I mean, she was screaming and running all around. It was wicked. I loved it. I should have filmed her, I know, because I knew she'd be excited, but I wasn't expecting that. That was some pretty full-on excitement. It was really good fun, eh? Oh,
So now if you could harness that power,
yeah.
right, we wouldn't need fossil fuels.
No, that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Fossil fuels. Isn't it weird? I wonder how they worked that out, all that shit out in the first place.
What?
You know, like when we started inventing stuff.
Yeah.
Oil. I can't do anything with it yet, but one day it's going to be good.
Yeah. Some fool probably dropped a match on it or something, and that's when they realised, well, there's a bit of a use for that. Whoa, look at that go.
I've been more like, what the fuck was that little stick with the red thing on the bottom? Mate? That was good too. Can you make us a box of them?
Yeah. A box.
A box.
Good idea. That's it.
What colour did you call it?
Yeah.
I had a red head, mate.
That's right. Let's
Give
make
me
some
another
red heads.
idea.
Put them in a box. Yeah. Nice.
Maybe we should invent something too.
Yeah. All right.
What should we invent? Time machine.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You see, it's interesting because if you made a time machine,
Yeah.
would you then have to go and give a whole heap of money to Orson Welles' family trust or something because he invented the time machine when he wrote the time machine? But that's what people do. They say, oh, I've got an idea, and they rush off down to the patent office and they say, I had this idea where you could travel in time and space. So put my name beside that. I mean...
Well, I won't call it time machine, I'll call it a rewind timinator.
The rewind timinator?
The rewind timinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can't patent it until you actually make it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they haven't made it.
Do you know what they did do though? They teleported light here in Australia.
Teleported?
Yeah, one of the universities here. They reckon they set up this big experiment and they got a beam of light in 2 places at once. It's physics. So, I don't know much about physics. No, I was just watching this show about philosophy and stuff and they talked about it. And it's an amazing idea. That
How's that philosophy?
Well, because physics and philosophy get all wrapped up now because of all the quantum physics and the idea of, you know, particles. When you split the particle, what do you get? Oh, you get a smaller particle. And then when you split that small particle, what do you get? Well, you get these other particles. And now they're splitting particles that are so small that they're not getting smaller particles. They're getting like forces or they're making theories about what makes up these smallest particles. So in the end, all this matter that we have all around us like this is really made of nothing. And that's when and that's when your physics starts to turn into philosophy.
You're going to get a nosebleed.
I know.
You can do your courses at uni, can't you?
Yeah.
On philosophy.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, I don't think you could ever finish that course, though, really.
No.
Theoretically, could you?
No.
You're always changing your mind on it.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No. Take the rest of your bloody life.
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
No.
Like anything should, really.
No.
Anything you do would probably take you your whole life because you always have to be learning, even if you're a fucking painter decorator.
No.
There's always new stuff that you can do and different techniques you can learn and invent and stuff like that.
Is there anything you got now you think, oh, that's it, I don't need to improve it?
No.
Well, I think
what about you?
Yeah, I've got table manners down pat.
Table manners?
Table manners. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned. Fuck the rest of us. No, well, see, I don't really think that much into stuff.
No.
I just let stuff happen and just, well, I don't really worry about it. I reckon there's so many people out there worrying about fucking nothing.
I know.
I just don't see the need for me to add to that.
It goes to show what an easy life we've got.
And you sort of see, like, you do understand why, like, your granddads and stuff like that, look at, especially young kids and that nowadays, who fucking have everything.
Yeah.
Phones.
Yeah.
TVs in their fucking room, every fucking app fucking game that you can imagine, DVDs, they're fucking, you got a push button.
Yeah.
The more you got, the more you're whinging.
Yeah. But I reckon that's just what mankind is kind of programmed to do, isn't it? If we actually have a hard life, then we're so busy doing stuff to stay alive that we don't have much time to complain about it. You know, if we were struggling to stay alive, we probably wouldn't be complaining about the fact that it's raining. We'd be saying, thank God it's raining, because, you know, if that lettuce plant doesn't grow in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to starve to death. You know, there's a new kitchen appliance that does the same job. There's a new one coming out every 6 months. It's like you've got to get this new stick blender. Because it's not a blender, it's a blender on a stick. You know? Yeah. Gotta have it. Actually, we've got one that's brilliant. It's really good. So that was a bad example.
You cut that out.
I get a kick out of that feeling, you know, when you just pick up some useless fact somewhere on Monday, and then on Wednesday, it comes up in conversation.
If it was happening on Monday and it's still a Wednesday and you still remembered it, that's a fucking miracle.
It is a miracle.
That is...
Ha!
What?
Those are the snacks that I packed for the kids on Saturday. We were visiting Jodie's grandma. We got there and I said, let's get the snacks out for the kids. And they weren't there.